YouTube! Today I'm replacing my rear shock absorbers on the Crown Victoria P71, and the ones I'm using are the Monroes. I'll link up the part number there. It's a towing shock, so it's supposed to help with towing the trailer or whatever. So anyway, I have no experience with it, so I don't know how much different it's going to ride, but obviously we'll find out. The process is pretty simple. We're going to unbolt the nut at the top, unbolt the bolt that holds it in the bottom, remove the old shock, replace it with this one. According to what I'm reading, 66 foot-pounds of torque to secure the bottom, 33 on the top. You want to verify that with your model year to see if there's been slight variances over the years. Obviously, with a Crown Victoria having model years going back as far as any of us know, all the way up to 2011, and they've made little subtle changes here and there to torque settings. But like I said, mine is 33 and 66. It also says when you take a new shock to fully extend it, then turn it upside down, fully compress it, fully extend it, fully compress it, fully extend it, fully compress it. So 3 different times. That's to get all the air out of it. Now you see, you can actually access this with the wheel and tire still on the car, or you can take the wheel off and make it a little bit easier. It's the lower side that's going to give you a little bit of clearance issues with the tire still on the car. And so you need to get your vehicle jacked up, put on a jack stand for safety. I've left the big jack under there just as a secondary precaution, and then you need an additional jack under the axle so that when you unbolt the shock, the whole thing doesn't just drop down. I went ahead and removed the wheel and tire mainly just so that when we're filming you can see, like I showed you, you can access all of this with the wheel and tire on. Okay, once you've turned it, it kind of goes pop, and then it's totally loosened. So had to retain this piece in order to unbolt it, otherwise it wasn't going to turn. It was just spinning the whole shock absorber. So the lower appears to be metric, 18mm fit on this side, the outside, and then 15mm fit on the inside. And that should just slide out of there as one piece. So if you're using the factory one, obviously you wouldn't have these spacers, but with the Monroe, the spacers are going to go, the thick one inward and the thin one outward on here.